Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. Today we are checking in on some sort of situation that is probably pretty prevalent in your life right now and the person who is involved in this with you. We are going to be looking at how this person feels about the situation, why they're feeling this way, the action that they're likely to take towards you based on these feelings, and what they hope to accomplish by taking this action. And the goal here is to get you a little bit of clarity, possibly a different perspective as to why this person is acting the way that they're acting. And then we're also going to look at how you're feeling about everything, what action you're likely to take, and the future of the situation. Now, I do have to say this does not necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a friend, family member, coworker, neighbor, what have you. Just take it as it resonates, okay? Oh, now that I'm about to cut the deck, it's just not agreeing with me. Things are flying out. I think it knows. All right. Where am I cutting your deck, Sagittarius? Right about there. Okay. Interesting. The middle card here is Two of Wands, and underneath that is Two of Swords. So there's definitely some sort of decision being made here. And these cards are your energy. Those of you who have watched me before know that I take the middle card here as the driving force behind the card at the bottom of the deck, which is the heart of the matter, because there's always a driving force behind people's actions. That's just the way things are. And I feel it just gives a little bit more depth and clarity as to why everyone's acting the way that they're acting. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have Queen of Cups. Okay, so it feels like you want a new direction based on how you're currently feeling. Okay. Sorry, just needed a water break there. Okay, so let's see. Your person is feeling Eight of Wands about this situation. It feels as though they're also very forward thinking here, trying to figure out what do we do, where do we go from here, how do we make this work, kind of thing. But it feels as though they're wanting to move this along a little quicker than you are. I feel like you're still in the deciding stage of things. You're still looking at the options, and this person just wants to blaze right forward. So why they're feeling this way is Queen of Inspiration. Yeah. They're ready. I feel like they know what they want. They've been manifesting this for a while, and so they just want to go. They want to get this done. They want to keep moving. Which is interesting because the action that they're likely to take here is the Hanged Muse. They're not really going to take any action. It's almost like they want you to catch up to them. You know, they don't want to rush this, even though that they are very excited. I feel there's a lot of energy behind the way that they're feeling. But they just want, I feel like they need to hang out for a second. So the action, or excuse me, what they hope to accomplish by this action is Seven of Inspiration, Seven of Wands. And that feels more like they want you to recognize that you're respecting their boundaries here. Okay? They're respecting your boundaries. I don't know how I just said that, but it felt wrong. They're respecting your boundaries. They want you to know that they're not really going to push this. They're not going to try to force anything. They recognize that you guys are kind of on the same page, but also that if they were to follow their gut and blaze right forward, that it would probably not end very well. So you are feeling here King of Wands. I like this. Divine counterparts, right? King and Queen of Wands. It feels though you're kind of in the still planning stages, obviously. You're trying to follow your heart here, but also you're really kind of spurred on by excitement. I want to say, like, you're kind of like, yes, let's do this. I want this too. Let's make it happen. But you want to make sure that everything is accounted for. You know, everything is done right as a king would, and that nothing is left behind, which I think is a good way to approach everything. And the action you're likely to take here is the Sun, right? This is really good. This is being open. This is spreading joy, spreading happiness. I think allowing this person to see how you're feeling, why you're feeling that way, where your head's at, what you're doing. It really just feels like moving forward together, honestly. It's like you're going to shed this light this person needs. You're going to thank them for respecting your boundaries. But there is still a moving forward, right? But I think you're going to gather this person up and take them with you. I think right now you need that decisive action. You need to know exactly where you're going, but it's going to become clear to you pretty soon with the Sun card. There's going to be no question as to where you're going and what you need to do, which is really good. I want to clarify that Sun card a little bit. All right. Yeah, you're still kind of in the information gathering phase, right? There's also something here that I think you need to clear out, some sort of energy. The Death card came out with this Four of Cups. So there's a little bit of a sense of dissatisfaction that you want to acknowledge and clear away and be done with, essentially, before you move forward. But it does feel as though you are committed to moving forward, whatever this is. Bottom of the deck here is the Six of Swords, so that just kind of solidifies things. There is a moving forward. You're working on it. That's where you want to go. You're just cleaning up what you need to clean up. Simple as that. That's absolutely fine. So let's look at the future of this, shall we? Three of Wands. So you go from the 2 to the 3, right? That's exactly where you need to be. It's the next logical step, right? You go from the 2 to the 3. You make the plan, you decide where you want to go, and then you wait for the right time to do it. Now, I don't know how long the waiting is going to be, but still, the next step is there, and you are ready to take it. Yeah. Yep. I just love this so much, you guys. Clarifying the Three of Wands, we get the Tower and the Wheel. When the time is right, whenever that might be, even if it really shakes up your entire life, you're going to take that step together, because that's what you both want, right? It's going to shake up everything. But again, that's what you've been planning. That's where you both are heading. So it's going to shake this person loose, and you're just gone, right? Together on this new adventure, whatever it is. Honestly, it sounds like fun. I like the energy coming out of this. Like, this person's excited. You're working through some stuff, but I can feel the excitement bubbling within you as well. Because you were coming through as the King of Wands, you keep it better contained. But it's definitely there. You're absolutely excited for whatever this is, whatever the situation is. It's just this person is respecting your space to work through what you need to, until you tell them that you're ready, and then boom, let's go. Let's do this. It's awesome. Let's do it. So let's get you some oracle cards here, Sag. What does Sagittarius need in this situation, please? There we go. Yeah. I mean, we kind of know it's just repeating everything. Bottom of the deck is Wisdom. The card that came out is Best Possible Decision. That's what you need. You need to know that the decision that you are making is the best one that you can make, and then you're going to move forward in it. Wisdom and knowledge come out through there. I love it. Victory, abundance. like, you just need to know that this is what's coming for you. And then that's just where you go. You'll have no issue moving forward once you are absolutely certain that this is the best possible decision that you can make. That's all that you need. So let's get you some advice. Oh, that was a lot of cards. Okay, but let's get you these ones, shall we? Yeah. The Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. You want to know that, again, the choice you're making is the best one you can make. You're working through your inner stuff, your inner conflict, whatever, so that you can consciously choose the best possible decision. And you've also got fairness and balance, the keeper of the scales. That's all you really want here. Be fair, be balanced in your decision. I think you will be. I don't think you really have an issue with that at all. But it's just a reminder, like, when you are choosing this, make sure that this is in the best interest of both of you, not just you, right? Ultimately, that's all it is. But I like this a whole lot, Sag. I really do. You just need a little bit more time. But, I mean, with the wheel and the tower coming up here, I get the feeling that it's not going to be too much longer that you've worked through this, and then all of a sudden you're gone, right? You do this, you make this change, whatever it is, you go where you need to go. So that's exciting. I'm excited for you. I feel you're excited too. So I hope this resonated, Sagittarius. If it did, please drop a like down below. It lets me know as a tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, which is super important because I do strive to give the most accurate message that I possibly can. I wish you the very best of luck in this situation, and take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one.